All right, everyone. Welcome. Maui, shut the hell up. I don't need a whole. Oh my god, I don't need a whole crew to say hello. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing very, very well on this wonderful Wednesday afternoon. We are here for a vibe today. Got a couple things we want to knock out. We have so many things to do. Oh, so many things to do. Um, we've unlocked a couple quests now. Story quest, and then we still need to start unlocking other ones of these. We have quest for Maui, quest for Merlin, and then we still have to do some stuff here. I need to get the Sunlit Plateau unlocked, and I need to start working on leveling up Moana, Mirabelle, and Remy. But those will have to wait for a little bit. What I do want to go see is let's go. Hello, Maui. You big mofo. What's up, bruh? Let's go check out what the Sunlit Plateau is offering us. I want to say this is 5k Dreamlight we're going to need, and I do not have 5k Dreamlight to do, unfortunately. I need to talk to Goofy. I need to actually spend a little bit more time with Merlin. I need 7.
Hello.
And I don't know why I'm doing this. I have 4. Okay. So we got a ways where we can do that. Merlin, come here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hang out.
Wow.
And
Now, see here.
So I can start Crystal Memory and the Curse. So let's go ahead and start Crystal Memory. King, I'm glad you found me. I have made a marvelous discovery. Do you have some time? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go, Merlin. I found a strange black crystal buried in the forest. See the dark port of the Donald went through. Most remarkably, it's imbued with magic similar to the night dawns. We must investigate to learn more. Sounds kind of creepy, Merlin. Creepy? See, this man's trying to square up, and I do not like it. I do not appreciate the squaring up. Alright, let's go investigate, Merlin. And let me also, while we're here...
Ah, yes.
Dark magic is trickier, far more powerful. I suspect one of the villagers was meddling in bewitchments that have no place in this valley. And it went terribly wrong. Considering it isn't in that tree, very possible. I don't really want to do that. Why not do it yourself, Merlin? What do you mean? I'm not more... What? What, Merlin?
Hey, kid, give me a hat.
Maui, please find a bridge and jump off of it. I would rather not, if you don't mind. Alright, so we may have just messed up. We have too many things to do. Oh, anxiety. Let's go explore the forest. Let's go see what's up here. I need food, man. I need to start cooking. So I think what we may work on tonight is get some crops down so we can make some basic food. They said black crystal near the orb. We'll assume it's this thing, which looks like a piece of coal. It is a piece of coal. Oh, this thing. What is that? Inventory, please. Mysterious shards. Interesting. Merlin, what is this? Talk to me. Hand it over.
Well.
Another one of these night shards. Some bigger. What? I don't... What? 5 night... Oh, hell, Merlin. Merlin. Oh, Pa. I don't want to give him my night shards. I think I actually already have the 5, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go take a gander. Vanessa? See, I like the way it's like she can go over there, chill out. She wants to sit on the bench. She's more than able to. It's a pretty cool area, I gotta say. Night shards. Come on. Ooh, I have 14 of them. Yeah, that's what I like to see.
Uh-huh.
Are you serious? I have to... I don't have enough Dreamlight, man. I think it's, what, 50 Dreamlight per shard? If I'm not mistaken, and you can turn the shards into... Oh, wait, you can turn the shards into Dreamlight, can't you?
Ah, perfect day for it.
Functional item, purified. Oh, it's a Dream Shard, Night Shard, and it's 10 of those for 250 Dreamlight. So what's the Purified Night Shard do us? I don't know what these do, but that's a lot of supplies. Alright, where you at, Merlin? Come here, buddy.
Ah, yes.
Discoveries follow up on the object. I would rather not. I don't want to give it to a friend. Donald, I think you're already level 2, aren't you? You are. Okay. Where is Moana at? Let's give it to somebody who's not level 2. I can give it to Moana. Moana's asleep. Mickey goes to sleep in 30 minutes. Let's go give it to Mirabelle. Come here, Mirabelle.
Ugh, those night thorns are the worst, am I right?
Let's give her a Purified Nut Shard. A rare gift for a friend. Nice. Got her level 2. Quick and easy peasy.
We definitely have to talk again.
Yeah. Very cool. So now we're able to grab her, and we're going to make you a gardener, Mirabelle.
Hey, hold up!
Nice. Merlin, you made me give away a whole bunch of stuff. Damn shame. Alright, let's walk over here. And let's go see what is going on in the Glade of Trust. I kind of want to do some more building tonight and get my storage situation started. So we may work on that slightly tonight. We really need money. So I honestly, with Moana being asleep, it's a big Just walk. What the hell? Oh, goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, what the hell? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I done pissed everybody off. Oh, I done. Oh, this is not good. I done pissed everybody off. It's this witch. Hello, Mother.
What a pleasure.
Let me get my voice ready for this one. Finally, someone has managed to open the door to my prison and free me from you. It's you. Have we met before, Mother? Why, you look, you know, my mistake. Must be your dreadfully ordinary face. I'm just teasing. Don't take everything so seriously, love. I'm very happy to see you. The ruler locked you up in your, good old mother, Madre, wow.
Oh,
Oh, fine, I admit it. I may have been fiddling with a tiny bit of dark magic. I was merely just trying to concoct a curse that would keep someone locked away, safe and sound. After all, why bother with a secret tower when you can just use magic? Well, all magic comes with a price, and I mean, it's very sensible, though. Finally, someone appreciates my genius.
oh.
Now, I'll confess, the spell may have gotten a teeny bit out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Some might even say I was threatening to destroy the whole valley. Suppose that could be correct. I don't know my own strengths. It's all really semantics. But that's when our ruler decided to turn the evil spell back on me and lock me in here. Now, as much as I appreciate you freeing me, I'm afraid you've made a dreadful mistake, love. Oh no, I don't like where this is going, guys. I gotta be honest with you, this sounds absolutely terrifying. You see, as I was trapped in here by my curse, the curse was trapped in here with me. Now that you freed me, you've unleashed my dark magic on the whole village. What a mess you've made. This was Mother Gothel's curse that I have done. Okay, so I was just trying to help, man. I know, darling, it's truly tragic. But if we can restore the orb to the Pillar of Trust, it might just get rid of all this pesky dark magic. Aren't you lucky? I happen to know where the orb is. Well, I do too. I can kind of see it, Mother Gothel. Legitimately, Mother Gothel. I'm gonna call her MG. Yeah, it's her new name, MG. Tell me now before I get mad. Manners, dear. You'll soon learn I don't take kindly to rudeness. But just this once, I'll forgive you. To draw on the dark magic, I needed to create my curse. I had to rip the orb of trust out of the pillar. Let's go to the Pillar of Trust. I blame her. She is the reason the forgetting is in this village now. Not village, valley. Yeah, very hidden, Mother Gothel. MG. Very, very hidden. I can kind of see it now. What type of
Hello.
semantics? Do you see that floating island over there? That's where I tossed the orb. You can try to get it back, but only if you have wings. The bridge to that island broke long ago. One more word of warning. You may be able to see it, you won't be able to touch it. It's between two worlds now, like a dream. When you're on the verge of waking. I'm afraid we'll have to resort to desperate measures, asking that fool Merlin for help.
These fools have no idea what magic could be controlled here.
Good old Merlin, where you been? Ooh, I think we've got a juicy session. Look at those two. Look at those two. I'm telling you, Merlin's over here trying to get with her. He's like, I'm into the... Confounded as luck! Have the spell, but I can't be the one who performs it. It must be you. Fine. Once again, I'll do all the work. Just remember, you brought me this spell. Your hands are clean of this, old man. I'm putting my trust in you, Ursula. Do not make me regret it. I gotta be honest, I don't know where I watched. How typical. Once again, a bearded old geezer leaves all the dirty work to yours truly, and to you apparently. Tell me, King, are you ready to do whatever it takes? No, ma'am. No, ma'am, I am not. I am so not ready. There's a limit. Hard limit. I'm talking... I've never seen a limit that is so high. Some of us managed to break free of the dark magic, running rampant, but we need to give something up to free the others. Merlin gave me his trust, given history. That was probably enough of a sacrifice. I mean, mediocre at best. No, Ursula, your pride, you have no pride. You literally stole a woman's voice. Or that could be humility. I don't know. She has nothing. She's a coward and a witch. His love. Okay. Hear me out. Alright? Alright. Let's, this is gonna be, can I turn my camera? I cannot. So, pretend I'm looking at the screen. I take a sip of water for this one. Okay. If he gives up the memories of his love, Anna, whatever her name is, I don't care. Fuck her. We do not have to see Elsa in this village. Which means we do not have to see the snowman in the valley. I think this is a very worthwhile cause to keep Olaf out of the valley. Thoughts? Because here's the deal, right? Kristoff, he can farm ice until the day he dies. We open up the snowy area. We send him up there to get ice. We never open the mountain. Olaf never comes to light. No quests are impacted. Okay? We'll leave him in there. Without Olaf, we never see Anna because Kristoff's not going to have a reason to miss her because he doesn't know who she is. If we don't need Anna, we don't need to get Elsa. So that means I get to keep the trifecta out of my valley by doing this. Now, can we do it is the question. Can I get Kristoff to forget? I've got dream shards and night shards on me. Don't worry about that. Vanessa, we're ready to roll.
Oh,
Alright,
someone's on a
let's go
roll.
talk to this clown real quick, and then I gotta go steal somebody's love. I'm a master of stealing hearts,
hello.
but it's gonna be a hard one because I'm stealing someone else's. She didn't mean to do it. I could totally defend her. How do we fix all
How
this, Merlin?
strange.
Don't tell me it's I don't ask dumb questions, Merlin. Come on. What the hell was that? Kristoff. We're not getting any more sleds. Wait, how is Kristoff out if all these villagers are stuck inside?
Ah, yes.
Somewhere between here and there, where the Orb of Trust was hidden. It's not easy to get there, and it's dangerous if you get stuck.
I need to talk to you.
What happened to everybody being locked in their house? Merlin just said everyone would be locked in, and I got Scrooge wanting to talk to me. Unless he's here to give me a raise, he can get out of my face. Will I be able to come back, Merlin?
Ah!
That's my question. To be honest, I'm kind of fine with not coming back, if I'm being just completely honest. Because I don't like these people. Why is no one in their house? Merlin just said everyone was trapped in their house. I got Scrooge. I got Kristoff. I got MG. Durr. I mean, I wouldn't trust Ursula. I wouldn't trust her like I wouldn't trust the Grinch. 35 and a half up pole and all. Alright, Merlin, what's the here and there, Chief? Place between worlds. It's made of pure magic. You know what, Merlin? So am I. Laws that govern our world will not apply. One may pass through and see things that should not be seen. One might even take a leap of faith and walk on air, huh? But usually things or people that go to here or there never come back. Okay. So, I'm afraid this type of match is not my specialty. So, okay, so I have to get Ursula's help. So I've
tip
got to
my
convince
hat
the
to you.
clown.
Though I prefer not to take it off.
Wait, what happened to my dream shards? Hold on. What? What happened to my dream shards? Oh, I've been bamboozled. Alright, where is this clown at? Alright, first off, let's go get his dream shards. And then Operation Keep the Snowman Away is a go. Because, honestly... So Remy's not in the house, Ursula's not in the house, Mother Gothel's not in the house, Scrooge isn't in the house, Kristoff isn't in the house. I don't understand why nobody is not in their homes like they're supposed to be. That's a yonker. What is in the shop? I have actually not looked because, I gotta be honest with you. I am broke, Jordy. I am broke as broke can be. I mean, I have never been more broke in my entire life. Let's go take a gander, though. Let's go take a peek for Peekarooski. Right now, I'm having trust issues. Can I even get these things with all this? I cannot. Alright, so I have to do this quest line before I can go into a building. Scrooge, your signs are broken. I can't. This curse is preventing money. Oh, hold on. Where's he at? Scrooge, come here. Come here, bud. Let's have a chat. Listen here, Scrooge.
Hey,
They're,
over here.
this curse, it's preventing your profit margins. I'm gonna need this to be fixed. What do you think? Oh, he's going to go fix his profit. That's what I'm talking about. That's a man of business right there. Okay, so what do we need? The shop. We have Celebration Moana. We have the Corona Castle. That's expensive. And we have the Corona Fountain. The Rapunzel dress. It's a vibe, guys. What can I say? It's truly a vibe. And we have... Oh, we have the hay bundle. Can I get hay? Oh. That's kind of sick, actually. Alice's Curious Labyrinth bundle. I like that. That's awesome. God, it was so expensive, though. What else is here? Sweet House. Which is... Oh, this is for my house. Okay, yeah. That's not interested. And... Yep, I've already seen these. I cannot afford 3,000. That is... I have 10K. That's super expensive. I need to get more. How much is that? So 3,000 is how much? That's like 10 bucks. Or close, like 12 actually, roughly. That's crazy. The fact that I've gotten a lot of this though is kind of wild. I want this one because I really want Beth's house, or not Beth's house, Belle's house. I like the little cottage. But, I don't know. What else do you get? You get a chair, you get some wallpaper, something wild. Oh, look at those pants. Oh, cucumber mask. That's kind of cool. And then you get the green gown for Belle. Where does her snow outfit come from? From the second movie. Is that in this? Look at Moana. She's trucking along in her little celebratory gear. It's kind of cool. Alright, let's go save this so we can check out Scrooge's stuff. So I need one more Dream Shard, and I gotta convince Kristoff to give up his love for Anna. Let's here. Let's just go back.
Hi. May I?
Man, I just think it'd be cool to have
Can we
hay right
talk?
around. Was it only during Christmas? Oh, that's real big sad. You'd fall in love with her all over again.
Oh. Wow.
That was easy.
Have a good evening.
That was so easy. You know what? I'm gonna get her in the village just so I can tell her how easy that was. Cause that was shooketh how easy you just gave up. Hold on a second. I know why I gave up. Look at what's going on there. Look at this. Hold on. They're hitting it off. Now I understand. Check the mail. What's going on in the mail? I have a package of some form, it seems. I have thoughts. I checked this for 15 dirt and 15 stone. I have a whole bunch of other stuff I need to get, but I have yet to. I don't have the inventory space. I wish I did, but I just do not. Ooh, these are back. I need more inventory. I really need to upgrade, but I just don't have it's what, 5K a slot, right? Yeah, I mean I've got 14. I could. I need to get Moana's fishing thing out so I can start selling fish, and I need to start planting crops. I will know pumpkins are going to be one of the better ways to get money. That's kind of how we've done it in the past. But you may want to try doing, I know the crafting, you can do crafting like meals, and that helps. Now they've got the repeat recipe button where you can just click the button and it puts in your last recipe. And you get more money, so that could be something cool. I get dream shards from this. Look at my regal fox, by the way. Look at how regal he is. What movie is this? Wreck-It Ralph? That looks terrible. Hold on, where'd it go? Where's he at? Yeah, look at this little man. Look at how just sly he is. Truly a vibe. So happy. Alright, we need to get Dream Shard. I need one of those. So we'll just... We have a whole bunch of these up top too. We can go grab them. So I would like to just get what I need and call it a day. But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be the case today. Let's come over here and see what we got. Do we have any spots down here I can... It's blocking my whole way. I don't see any spots I can dig there. Let's go check on the other side. Aside from thorns and holes, is there anywhere else to get dream shards? Oh, there we go. Dream shard. Dream shard. Yeah, thanks. Night shard. I don't think there is another one. I don't see anything down in this area. Maybe down on the beach? I have to go get to Ursula anyway, so. Nope, none to be seen. Oh, oh, oh. Here we go. Really? Another night shard? Come on. The game hates me. Wait, Figaro the cat from Pinocchio? The black and white cat? You can... Is that one of those specials you have to buy? Makes me sad, man. Figaro's a cool cat.
No idea what magic could be controlled here.
What is this? You need to calm down up there. That's very sad. I like Pinocchio. That's one of the movies man, there's so many things I need to rewatch. I haven't watched in a long time. Pinocchio's also can be a boring movie though. It's one of those you gotta watch on the side and just kind of chill with it. We've been having a blast watching House though. That has been... I'm noticing a trend in House. It's the same episode every episode. It kind of goes something like this. Patient has a disease. Patient gets diagnosed with the incorrect diagnosis. House does something absolutely off the... Ooh, I got my dream shard. Absolutely off the wall, borderline illegal, sometimes fully illegal. It works. Patient nosedives. House has an epiphany. Patient lives. House avoids jail time. I don't understand. You look at it, it's essentially every plot. He should be in prison. I don't like this, guys. I gotta be honest. I don't trust this man being in here. This is, why is Merlin here? You should not be impressed. You I need your map. What? Excuse me? This is a trick.
Oh.
Oh, we're gonna dilly dally. If I can, let me. Okay, I don't like that because she was just Vanessa and now she's back Ursula. I feel like that needs to be. I don't like how that did that little transition there. Oh, I look baller. See, now she's back here again. Alright, let's go. We got places to... Oh man, I'm scooting. See how fast I am? I'm a scooter. Zoom, zoom, boys. Zoom, zoom. Oh. Scoot, scoot, skedaddle. Scoot, scoot, skedaddle. Scoot, scoot, skedaddling. Scoot, scoot, skedaddle. Scoot, scoot, skedaddle. Scoot, scoot, skedaddling. Like that cutscene we were just in where she threw the potion and such. That was actually kind of cool. I like that, but I wish it was used my actual character that I had equipped. Are you on Switch? What are you playing on right now? Oh. I didn't know what you were. Is that just on the Switch or is that on the Xbox? Oh, I can just walk through stuff. Oh. I'm gonna be honest with you, I am lost. Where am I right now? I'm just kind of running around looking. I can't really see. This is Oh, here we go. Over here. Can I just go through these rocks? No. It's very sad. Big sad, I gotta say. Go through this tree. Oh, is there a setting for it? Does it have like an actual setting, or is it just glitched out? I wonder. It doesn't say anything. Huh? That's weird. I don't know. That's a very weird bug, actually. I didn't know if I've ever talked about that, but yeah, that's kind of crazy, actually. I don't know how many cutscenes really. I know there's that one that I just went to because obviously I just did it. But I also feel like there's another one that is with Scar, but I don't really know of any other ones. Ooh, got it. Let's go. When I do this, we're gonna get daylight back. Hey, the day has returned. And Remy is free. Can we get a mousetrap on aisle 7? Get a mousetrap on aisle 7. Thank you. Alright, let's go check out Mother Gothel.
Oh, don't be afraid, dearie. I wouldn't hurt a guppy.
I wouldn't hurt a guppy yet. She just imprisoned the whole village. Interesting.
What a pleasure.
You don't even know me. Don't know you? I thought you were just pretending, but you really don't know who you are, do you? Let me be the first to welcome you back. OMG, what are you about to do? If I was once my home, huh? You are our ruler, your majesty. The king is back. The king? Hold on, I got a sound for this. You just hang tight 1 second, okay? Just...
You won't find him here. The king has returned.
Hold on, that was a very bad version. I need a
Have you guys-
legitimate version. Hold on.
King
Got it. There it is. We're about to get this as a sound bite.
has returned.
Oh yeah, I've returned. Your majesty.
Ah.
Long ago, you reigned over these lands. It was a prosperous time. You and made a ridiculous number of friends. You poof, you disappeared. I started to woman, you were literally in a tree casting dark magic. What is wrong with you? Cause the forgetting. Want to end the forgetting? You'll have to find a way to reach it and root it out. Keep exploring these lands, Your Majesty. Maybe you'll find someone to help you.
Mustn't stay in the sun.
Well, MG, listen,
For the
listen,
complexion.
Madre, I think you could be the one to help me out. Because I'm sentencing you to a life of digging. We're gonna be playing, you know, the old Holes soundtrack, the old
You got to go and dig those holes.
Man, I'm tired.
what we're gonna be doing with you, Miss Mother MG. Alright, let's rock and roll. So, what are we going to do? Let's go and get you out of there. We've done what we need to do. Where are we at quest-wise? We still need to do some 5-star meals. I gotta talk to Scrooge for him. Got some quests there. I think what we should do is let's actually... I said it last night. We're going to bring gifts for Casita's resident. Oh, hell, Mirabelle. I don't have any of her things today. Let's work on these. So, what do I need? Where you at, Goof? Where you at, Goof, brother? Ooh, Shay Remy. Let's go serve him up. Let's actually get us one of our serving things done. Let's go. Come here, buddy. What you got for me,
Hi
Goof?
there, pal.
You want some ratatouille? You want a scallop, huh? I can go get you a scallop.
See you later.
This man... I hate him. I hate him so much. God, I hate him so much. Can I buy... Oh, I can. I can buy stuff from here. I can buy cheese, butter, milk, and eggs. Oh, nice. Cool. Cool stuff. So, let me go ahead and... I need to get Moana up, but I think Moana is asleep now. Am I mistaken in that? She is. So we're not able to get Moana. That is going to be my next big thing, is getting... What is that? What in the world? What is this one? This dude? I don't remember seeing this one. Owner of Unity, huh? I got a shovel. Mysterious wreck. And let's go ahead and grab the scallop for Goofy. And I gotta go talk to him anyway, so that works absolutely perfect. Goof, where you at, my friend? You're... Ouch. Let's go take a look. You and his hat are the same color? Wait, whose hat? Oh, Goofy's. I mean, we're not quite the same color. He's a little bit more of a lime. Alright, Goof, let's give you the mysterious paddle.
Good to see you.
You found a wrecked raft on the beach, huh? Gosh, any chance you'd like my help fixing it, King? I think that'd be fun. Goof, I always want your help, man. You're the nicest fella around. I would like to choose this one, but this is so much more accurate. Well, I think helping a friend's worth more than all the gold in the world. Unlike that, good old cheap bastard Scrooge McDuck. You know what, Scrooge? I will stand by the statement that if a profit could be made on world domination, he will be first in line. I'm talking, he would be the one handing out pamphlets at the door before domination occurred. He was like, oh, you need help, Sonny. Come to me for all your domination needs. He's the arms dealer that we desperately needed in World War II. I don't remember seeing any raft before. I guess the tide must have washed her in. Heard somebody singing out. Oh! Ooh, it's Moana's boat. Oh. Gee, gosh, I hope she isn't shipwrecked out there. If we can fix the raft, then I can rescue whoever's lost at sea. I know just what we'll need. Some hardwood, some rope, some clay, and some iron. Hardwood in the Forest of Valor, clay in the Glade of Trust. It's kind of a lot. Yeah.
Oh, I just
goofy.
love sunshiny days.
So I'm confused because we already have Moana. Is this not? This is Moana's quest line, is it not, to get her fishing boat? I think. She's the only one who I could think of that'd be singing in the sea. At the sea where my sails stay behind me. One day I'll go. Let's go put all that away. So let's, you know what? We're gonna take a break. We're going to grab some material. And I meant to go give Goofy that and I forgot. We're gonna go fish. We are gonna make some food. And where's Goofy at? I need to give him this thing before he changes his favorite item and then makes me want to cry. No, Goofy, come back. Goofy, come back. You can blame it all. Oh, Goofy, Goofy, quit running. You can't run from me. Oh man, this man's really booking it. Oh, here he is.
It's nice having so many friends here.
Hey there, King. I have something to give you, bud. Take a... Wait, I don't have a scallop? Wait, what? Is that not a... I hate you. Just to confirm, are scallops found here? I don't know if that's one of the new things or not. It's very possible that may not be found on this aisle. What would that be under? Foraging, probably? Nope. Ingredients, maybe? Yeah, scallop. That's beach. Okay, you can find it. It's just not apparently what I found.
Need anything from the market? Just come see me.
Oh, hello, Scrooge. Got any scallops down here? Donald, I just gotta be honest, your boat's looking a little rough for wear there, friend. You may ought to look at getting that fixed. You know, maybe hiring somebody, such as myself. Don't be paying nobody else now. Your uncle's already tried to rip me off once. We need some clay, and the way to get clay, you have to dig, don't I? This, how many coins is this? 500? 5,000!
Ah,
Other time. I'm good right now.
thank you, Katie.
I am absolutely fine. That good old Scrooge. I'm gonna grab some materials here. Let's go ahead and buy some weapons.
Oh, hey!
We're gonna buy
Need
some
anything
stuff
from-
because we're gonna go do some cooking. I want to get some food. And I will stand by this, and Jordy, you can contest to this. We need the ability to put all of our stalls in one biome. This transcending 7 biomes to get
Good
one
to see you.
item is ridiculous.
Woohoo!
Alright. And let's go to my next one, which is up here. And then we'll go. I don't have the other one though, unfortunately. But actually, I may go do that, because that would give me access to eggplant and I think bell peppers, which would be good to have. But here is just me trying to craft a couple meals.
Hey there.
buy. Oh, go ahead. I don't need to buy apples. $66 for carrots? I'm gonna go broke buying veggies. I'm gonna have to open a farm. Where is the next area? Oh, there's that. Let's come here, come here. Let's grab these guys. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Got some veggies, and let's go ahead and pop on in. Let's go check out that shop. I know you wanted to see what was new in here. Let's take a gander. I don't have it upgraded, so I only have a couple items. We got a shirt, $360 from Monsters U. We got a skirt.
Hey,
We got
over to
some Aladdin pants. I think it's
Good day to
Aladdin.
you.
It's Little Mermaid, Prince Eric.
How about a wee bit of
Bit of
conversation?
street rat attire. That's what I need to have. Some good old street rat stuff. I want a bag of cheese balls.
Hello.
Oh, that's a bag of
Ah.
berries, but actually it's a bag of cheese balls. That's out.
Thank you kindly.
Bowl of fruit, a seashell, and something from that's Lion King, is it not?
Uh-huh.
That's Moana. Guys, I'm struggling.
Bye-bye now.
I don't know my movies, apparently. Can you not do a...
Uh-huh.
I thought you could do a thing where you could... Maybe that's only when you unlock it.
Ah.
Like if you use the
Bye-bye.
to have a bag on me. So like when you get the bags of clothes and I right-click those to open it, it lets me preview it on my character.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I want these
Hey!
black gloves.
I need to talk to you. Hello.
Leprechaun shoes. Not for $4 grand.
Thank you kindly.
And then a ball cap for $2
Uh-huh.
from B&L, which is I have no idea what movie this is. Oh, Wally. It says right here.
Ah. Goodbye now.
Alright.
Toodaloo.
Nothing of value in here that I'm interested in. I need to upgrade them some more so I can get more moolah.
Oh, I just
Alright, let's go
love
cook.
sunshiny
Let's go do a
days.
whole bunch of cooking. Alright, let's see what we got. So, recipes. I can make 3-star veggie pie, it looks like. Let's go ahead and make one of those. And that'll give us 1 3-star meal. Yeah, we like to see. Alright, so I know there's tons of other recipes. So let me see, what do I have? Let me just look at my inventory. What can I make? Can I make a sandwich? So if I do like wheat and cheese, does that give me a grilled cheese?
Yeah.
Oh, gives me mac and cheese. Oh, that's actually fire. That is actually fire. Alright, what about meat, cheese, and butter? Did I say meat? I meant wheat. Oh, give me a croissant. Give me my croissant. So yeah, cheese is not needed. Okay, so that's another option. Now what if I do berries and milk? Does that give me like a yogurt possibly? Like a parfait?
Woo!
Oh, shake. Okay. And I'm just gonna throw some mushrooms, some lettuce, some carrots, and you know what? Throw a lemon in there. Why not some berries? That should be a salad. Oh, a hearty salad. Nice. And what if we do eggs, milk, butter, and wheat? Does that give me a cake, perhaps? Another croissant. Okay, well, we have some meals. Which is kind of sick, actually. So, we now have a croissant. Cool. So I learned 2 new recipes there. Become a 3-star chef. Become a 4-star chef. Oh no. That just doesn't sound fun. Oh, that just does not sound fun at all. So they give you a scallop. I don't like that at all. Not in the slightest. 4-star. I have to cook 10 4-star meals. Ugh.
Works for me. Yup.
Nice. That's finally over. Mine for gems. That and that are pretty easy. These are gonna take. I don't like any of these. These are just. I don't have the stuff for them yet. Let's do some. We have a whole bunch. Let's do some of this. So I've already done this one. Oh, okay. We got 100 moonstones. And do I want the Imperial Crafting Station? I want that top. Oh yeah, look at that. That's I need the pants to match. I mean, I really don't want. I want this one. We're going to get my mystical phoenix there. Oh yeah, we're about to have a. Not yet. I do not. I have got to unlock him. I have got to go to his dimension. Ooh, I want that sword. I want that wallpaper. Ooh, and I want this incense burner. Alright, we're done. Yeah, I've got to get more Dreamlight to go do his stuff still, which I have not had the opportunity to really. That's what I'm working on with doing these quests and trying to knock them out with these. These go way too fast. I'm just gonna have to iron out and I guess really start working on these because these are just not fun. Like the favorites are just miserable because you have to do these over 2 days. You have to do these over 2 days to chat with them because you can only chat once per day. And then this, you have to actually have 6 people want to eat there. This one's just a grindy jerk of a quest. Just hard to do. It's just not fun. And then mining, of course, is the easiest one. So we'll be able to do that here in a second. And what I want to do now is I'm going to go ahead and eat that so I can get me some gliding ability. And that's what we're going to go do. We're going to go find our mining friend, which I believe is... Who is our mining friend? Kristoff. Alright, Kristoff it is. Oh, Kristoff's asleep. Where's Remy at then? Remy's here in the thing.
I need to talk to you.
Hey, it's you!
You don't need to talk to me. You don't need to know anything about me. I don't exist. Remy, let's give you a croissant. That's what I'm talking about. Get him to level 2. I mean, as long as I don't make him drop the croissant, we're all fine. It's an old vine. I love that vine so much. Go ahead and
Ah! Stop! I could have dropped my croissant.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. Thought you guys may enjoy hearing that one. Alright, come with me, Remy. We're gonna go for a little walk. Let's go hang out, brother. Okay, I don't have any of that. I was curious if I did. Alright, let's go mine some rocks and do some Dreamlight duties. Oh man, I'm scooting. Oh, this is the life. And while we're here, we'll do some farming of basil and many more fruits. Trying to think what I want to do is let's. Okay, it's 12 o'clock. Let's work on money and resources for the next hour. The next hour, the last hour of stream. We're only going to do about 2 hours tonight. I'm only going to go until 1 tonight. I do have a couple things I want to get done IRL after stream. So, let's just get some resources, and then we'll be back Saturday to do more in Dreamlight. I think Saturday is most likely going to be a decoration stream. I will probably do a bit more resource gathering off stream after the fact. But I do want to do some more decorating up top, and I want to clean this area up a bit, make it a little bit more navigational friendly, and kind of figure out some other stuff. So that is the tentative plan. Tomorrow, I might be live again tomorrow. We are in conversations with the crew about grinding up some Sea of Thieves or some Demonologist. It is very tentative still on exactly what we're going to be doing. I need to go drop all this stuff off. So, let's go do that. So we shall see. Most likely, if I do decide to stream that, I may not. It just kind of depends on how the game's flow. Probably do 1 or 2 just to see kind of set up. And I need to make sure the quality and stuff is good for you guys. I don't want to kind of half-ass stream it. I want to make sure that the quality is good. And I kind of want to enjoy day 1 maybe with the boys just kind of chilling. So we'll see. Just kind of coming out of a couple different factors on that one. Put all that away and sort by coins. Noise. I need more of these. What? This is a large chest. Do I have the ability? Where is my this one? Do I have a crafting station for in the house? I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do. Yep, iron crafting station. But we will definitely be back on Dreamlight Saturday. I do want to do a couple things, and we need to start really progressing further. So, small chest is softwood and stone. Medium chest is hardwood, iron, and Dreamlight. I can't even do large chests. How did I... Oh, I think I got it from my mailbox. Oh, we have chain link fences? We have... Oh, my. Oh. Oh, we may be changing some stuff up in the valley then, because I like some of these. These are kind of chill. These are actually kind of nifty. I don't like these, but I do like the natural rockwood border, and I like the brick. I don't know how I feel about these. Those kind of are weird to me. We'll see. What does it take to make iron? Do you craft those? Yeah, you do. Iron ore and coal. Okay. And what does it take to make... Can you not make the other chests yet, I wonder? These chests? These right here? Maybe not. Does upgrade Be right back. I'm going out here. What does it take to upgrade this house? I need answers. I'm about to stick neighbor. Ooh, 2,000? Sign me up, Scrooge. Sign me up. Give me more storage space. Well, let's get those boards off my windows. We're not in Southside Chicago. Have you lost your damn mind? Man says 2 grand, no worries. Man says 20 grand. Bye-bye. I can't, man. How much storage space they give me in here? Okay. Me and Scrooge gonna throw all the hands. What I want to do real quick. So when I come over here, I want to do a smart transfer and everything. Okay. And what I want to take, and I want to grab all the gems out, because I want to put the gems and my building resources in the other chest. You and you. Where are my... I don't have any, apparently. Oh, there they are. There they are. Yeah, I was looking for my dream shards, but apparently I don't have any. And I'm not gonna have enough space in this chest, I don't think, for all this stuff. So, put the gems in here first, because those are important. Actually, should have enough room. The only thing I can't put in there are you and you. Just fine for now. This one, if I remember correctly, and this is just storage, and I'm gonna tab out so it's gonna go quiet for a second. You can get later on, and I want to check. Let me see. What is it called? Storage. Because with these, what we can do in the future, right, is we'll be able to put them in different areas and actually utilize them. What do you mean furniture you can store stuff in? Like, I don't know what you're saying to me. I mean, let's see, do I have any furniture? I have a wardrobe and a dresser. Oh! Oh, this is a small chest. Hold on. Alright, now we're testing. I can store stuff in here. Can't store stuff there. Cannot store stuff in here. Okay. So I can put stuff in this thing. Doesn't this chest right here, though, act as like an ender chest? Like I can open it from anywhere and access its contents? Is that a memory that I have correctly, or no? A fridge or a cabinet? I do not have an oven and a hood. And I have a cozy fireplace and sink. I do not have any fridges or cabinets. So wait, can I use fridges and cabinets to store stuff? If so, that's kind of sick, not gonna lie. So I feel like you could craft these, but I don't see them anymore. I don't think they were... Alright. I'm looking. Storage, inner chest. Okay. Hold on. Let's go see something, because I want to know... This is actually awesome. Scrooge, chat.
Greetings, neighbour.
How about a wee bit
Got
of
a lot of stuff I
conversation?
gotta do, but I really don't want to go with that. Well, that's kind of cool. Did not know that was a thing. Buy this refrigerator, then we can test it. I'd like to order some items. Furniture. So these are all the things I can order storage-wise. I cannot order the storage from him, apparently. I can order nothing creative from him. What in the world? So I think they must have taken it out. Yes, it looks like that may be gone, because I do not see... Hold on, we're having to do
Hey, I'm back.
Pause. Don't be playing other people's videos. I need to see something. As I would like to get these. So, yes, you have to get it, and I don't have it. That's unfortunate. So, you must get it by... To be honest with you, must be a quest. So,
A minute of your time?
no. Whatever. Needless to say, we can't do it. But I remember right, we can use that because I always like to put them near my these things. The I know the name. I promise I'm not dumb, guys. I know I'm not dumb. What's up, Goofy? Alright, let us go and mine some rock spots. I have never been more embarrassed in my life. What? Oh, that's wild. Oh man, I had a whole train of thought, and because I couldn't remember one thing, it just left me. Anywho, I had those chests near those for easy access for each time I was in an area like this. If I'm farming hardwood, softwood, stone, clay, I could chuck it in there and it would stack automatically. But I believe it's either been removed, patched out, or it is now non-functional. I wouldn't be surprised if it was taken out because honestly it's kind of a cheaty way to do it, but it's also a phenomenal way in my personal opinion. Because why not? I mean, having access to... If it was all your stuff, very similar to like a Minecraft, like a applied energistics type system where everything is accessible from one key access point, then I would consider possibly a little cheaty. It's one chest and it's very limited on the amount of space you can have and you have to work to upgrade it. I don't find that near as cheaty or near as an advantage, so not a huge deal in my personal opinion, but I am excited nonetheless to be able to get some inventory. So yeah, Saturday is going to be, I want to work up top and I think I want to work in the base, the actual house a bit, and get some rooms going. So that is going to be a challenge for me personally because I do not, I don't know much about this type of building. I've played some Sims in the past. I've played some very similar type building style games. I've never done anything super like this, and I know the last place I had was kind of a travesty. We shall see how it goes. It goes a couple ways. It either is an absolute disaster and we never go back in our house again, or we spend 4 hours trying to do one thing. It can go either option. I do have a feeling very similar. I need to take a couple days, like what I did with the valley, and kind of plan a bit mentally and in my little notepad what I want the end goal to be. Because I knew the last thing that I remember in the old one with that house is I had gotten 4 rooms and I did not know what to do with any of them. So I don't want to run into that same issue. There are, and I don't know if this is an issue I'll personally run into because I'm not a hoarder and a collector like some people are in this type of game. They buy everything just to have it, and then they use their house to store it. I don't really want to do that. I don't want to have junk rooms full of stuff. For one, it takes up your limit, right? It takes up the amount of items you can have the entity count. I don't really want to give that up because I may want to use those somewhere else in the future, and then having to go in and take it, that's just more time, more of an inefficiency than I really care to have. So we will evaluate that piece later on and see what we want to do with that. Like I said, I don't expect to be hoarding everything. Why did it give me a tired symbol when I have almost full energy? Interesting stuff. Oh, come here. Thanks, buddy. We're very close. We need a couple more rock spots. What I also want to do is I need to get the villager houses settled. I have so much to do and just not enough time. That is the one thing with my current schedule. And the reason my schedule is the way it is, there are days where I will oh, I'm full already? How the hell? Those are pebbles. There are days where I will have the opportunity to get on earlier and play. But there are days where I may just not feel like getting on early, or days where I may just not really want to do anything. And we do these 11 to 1s because I know that's a time frame where there's nothing else really going on in the house. There's nothing really exciting happening in the neighborhood. It's just a very peaceful time. And it allows me an opportunity to actually sit down and think about some things, and it gives me some time after I get off work. I don't get off work until fairly late in the afternoon anyway. And by the time I eat and kind of get settled down from that, and any afternoon chores I need to do, or anything that I'd want to do before, if I want to do something random, play a quick game with the boys on something else, or if I want to work on another passion project of mine, or if I just want to hang out with the girlfriend, then things are a little bit easier to facilitate doing that, starting a little later. Speaking of which, tomorrow is Criminal Minds Night. Hell to the yeah. So we will be grinding some Criminal Minds tomorrow before we stream, which is going to be super fun. I need to go. I was trying to figure out where I need to go. I don't have a thing up there. That's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, why can I not go where I want to go? So, by the way, anyone here, if you are interested in Criminal Minds, inventory. Evolution, I highly recommend. It is great stuff. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. JJ, 10 out of 10 character. Emily is, I gotta be honest, I love her in the original, kind of the older series. Her in this new, she has I really hate to say it because it's just different. It's a weird vibe, man. She just gives off. Season 1 of Criminal Minds Evolution, she gave off mom vibes. Now, I'll be the first to admit, I dig a mom vibe. But it is a very weird dynamic she has in this second season, and I am not a huge fan. Now, will it change? I know they've got a third season. Possible. I miss her old lone wolf kind of independent days where she was fresh out of Interpol, kind of prove herself. Now it seems like she's quit that process and she's being more of like what Hotch is. She's trying to be like Hotch was. Not from an actor standpoint, but just from like how the character development is happening. And I mean, I'll be honest, I never really liked Hotch's character for the most part. He had a couple cool arcs that I did enjoy. There were a couple cool things he did. George Foyet arc was probably my favorite when he lost his wife, but that says more about me than it does about his character. It's just different. Rossi has got some changes in this season, which, don't get me wrong, David Rossi has a place in my heart until the day I die, until the day he dies, because, you got me silly. Truly, he has a unique talent to make you feel bad for him. Like, this man is the type of man who went off after a serial... Oh, well, I don't want to spoil it for anybody who has not seen it, so we're not going to do that. But he did some very stupid stuff, and yet I shouldn't feel bad for him, but I do. Because he got himself into a very bad situation and got out of it by no logical means. So, props. What I would like to see is, I would really like to see the old cast make a reappearance. Now, like I said, I didn't like Hotch a lot. That is the one thing I will double back on in my kind of words here. I would like to see him back as this character to give not even closure, but to give the characters, because he really just left. I mean, the Hotch character was essentially, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, that was stupid. It was, he allegedly kicked a rider or did something stupid, and the riders wouldn't ride him back in, and he had to leave. So we see him in one episode of, it was like season 7 or season 8, one of those seasons, and like episode 1, and then he just disappears in episode 2 without a trace. No, proper send-off. It's, he didn't want to come out of hiding because he enjoyed his time with Jack, which it's his son. I get it. That is not how I envisioned him having an exit. To me, I feel that Hotch should have had, and I really hates to say it because I don't like killing characters, I do, but I would have liked to see him die by Foyet. And then have Morgan or have someone have avenged him. And I apologize, it was Mr. Scratch, not Foyet he went hiding from. I apologize. And that was a later season. That was season like 9 or 10, one of those later seasons. Because Mr. Scratch had his little character arc there before the whole season was out. So that's the big thing with that. Morgan, I liked his reason. He had a kid. He had his life revelation. And to me, that fit him really well. Because Morgan is he's a very unique person. He has a very unique personality in there. Shamar plays that character absolutely flawlessly. He has a very tough, a very broad, kind of, honestly, reminds me of LL Cool J in NCIS Los Angeles. Has a very tough and very broad exterior, but given the right circumstances, given the right motivations, he's a big softie. And you see that in a lot through Criminal Minds, in his interactions with Reed, in his interactions with Penelope, in his interactions with the victims. Like, he's very, I don't want to say like coddling, or he's just very gentle, I guess is the best word to say. And then with the bad people, what is this? Forgetting things might be a common problem. Mickey might remember where they are. You think so? I guess he has been here for a while. When you have time, do you ask me to see my recipe books? Certainly will, Remy. So that is the interesting part I would like to see, though, is have all 3 characters. I'd like to see Reed, I'd like to see Hotch, and I'd like to see Morgan all come back. Do I have anything I can eat so I can get extra energy? Oh, it's 9:50. I'll eat you, and you. I'll go ahead and eat you and you. I'm just trying to eat things that I can get full on. And then I can eat that to put me in the yellow. Nice. Then I can fish some more. And that would be the send-off I would love to see. Now, speaking of send-offs that I would love to see, I would really like for him to go ahead and ditch this Elias character in Dreamlight's Evolution. Quite honestly, and I say this with all due respect the actor deserves, because truly, I don't think a better actor could have been cast for him. He needs to get off the show. Because I hate him. I hate his character. I hate his personality. The actor itself, great human, does it wonderfully. The way he plays this character makes me want to actually go through my screen and deck him. Because he is truly a wild card. And I don't say that about a lot of characters. A lot of characters are. How many more of those rock spots I gotta? I gotta get. Oh, I have to get 15 gems. Oh, it's not just 15 rocks. Oh, that's unfortunate. So I need to catch 3 fish in Peaceful Meadow, add 3 decorations to Peaceful Meadow, cook with seafood, and take a picture. So I'm gonna take a picture then. Remy, my man. Ooh, let's get a Remington. What's up, my man? Oh. Mother Gothel, you okay back there? You okay? Yo, MG, what's the word? Yo, MG, give me a beat. Alright, hold on, I gotta fix this. That's kind of getting, I need to
Oh,
fix up.
the valley is coming along nicely.
There we go. All the women. Look at that look. That's... Gentlemen, that's a dangerous look right there. That's a very dangerous look at that look. Ooh. Let's go ahead and hit that that good old save button there. Nice. So that completes that one. We still gotta get down a whole bunch of rocks. But back to the point, if you've not seen Criminal Minds Evolution, I'm not getting into a whole bunch of that. Just because I do want, if you've not seen it, to give you an opportunity to go watch it. Truly one of my favorite things, and I am super proud, super excited that it has done so well. Because really, I thought it was done. When Criminal Minds ended, and I finished that whole season, I really thought it was over. I was like, well, it's never coming back. And then we get a reboot, and I was like, wait, what? And I gotta be honest, they've not killed it. If anything, they did it the way it should have been done from the beginning. Now, I don't say that from a character evolution, character standpoint. They do use a bit different language than, you know, you're used to on Network TV, which is weird, considering that I've seen some of these characters over the past 10 years since they came on the show. I mean, Rossi's been on the show since season 3. Princess was on the show since season 2 or season 3. No. Greenway was season 1. Season 2 is when she left after, yeah. So, Prentice came season 3, so Rossi may have been season 4. Whatever season, many years. They've been on the show. And the development that you're seeing with them is this language shift from network communication and network language to online streaming. No, not a lot of limitation. I mean, it's Netflix, or this is actually Paramount that does it. That's right. They can do whatever they want for the most part. They have some regulations to follow, but nowhere near as what CBS or the network would have put them through back then. So it's a little weird there, but the plot and the storyline is where my biggest, like, proud point comes in. Because, and I will say this, just though anyone who's watching, there is a scene in early on in season 1 of Criminal Minds Evolution. I want to say like episode 3 or 4, where it gets really dark. And when you're doing something like Criminal Minds and you're trying to emphasize serial killers, I personally like dark. A forest is full of secrets and light, from the quick, quiet lives of raccoons and on the ground to the busy flutter of the birds through the trees, to the owl and the wildcat, gliding silently through the darkness. Have you ever heard the flutter of the birds through the trees to the owl and wildcat's grin, gliding silently through the darkness? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? I don't know. Alright. I was like, they're gonna try our best. But it gets real dark. And yes, some people, they can't handle it. I'll be honest with you, I could not handle. I contemplated taking a break from it, and Criminal Minds, for being a network show, did have some dark episodes. There were some really, and that may be the beauty of it that I'm overthinking, is those episodes may need to be rare to keep that interest alive, but you don't want to oversell it and make people always anxious. Because if you think back to, oh, it is season, oh, I want to say it's the season where they have that one girl. It's, Blake. There's an episode in the original, and the general gist of the episode is the killer is taking away senses. He takes away the sense of smell, the sense of sight, the sense of touch, the sense of taste. And the outcome is very real. Is the screams, the general, and I say this with, I'll just kind of make it clear, that I have nothing but respect for every individual, whether you have a disability or not. This individual did have a mental disability. And with that disability, ooh, Ursula, nice. It caused his emotions to be non-existent. He didn't have that empathy, that thing. It was a form of autism, if I remember correctly. And it was so real because it really got in my head that, oh, people like this actually exist. Not to that extent, of course. I don't think there are a whole bunch of people walking around like that just want to kill for the compulsion in the throat. But the fact that it is a possibility that an individual can have some very intense circumstances in their upbringing that cause them to have these type of impulses, that's a real thing. And to me, that's terrifying. Because for the most part, and you think back to serial killers, Ted Bundy and that, they're normal people. If you did not know what they did and they never got caught, you would never know what they did. I mean, Ted Bundy somehow, I honestly am shocked that he did what he did for as long as he did. To really start thinking about it, he got away with so much. These need to be put away. You and you can be sold. You need to be put away. You can all be sold. You need to be put away. Was it John Wayne Gacy who was out there with his neighbors in the morning and then at home at night and doing the bad? I mean, it's those type of things that are really odd to me. And there was, and this is from an Insights episode, and I looked it up one time to see if it was real. I don't think it is, but it kind of reminded me of that whenever I start thinking of stuff like this, where it's a serial killer, and it goes kind of like this. And actually, you know, we're gonna do a quick fact check. Let's do a fact check. So, give me 1 second. Because now we're doing a fact check before we actually get into this, because it is one of the jokes that I love. Dun dun dun. We're just taking a quick gander here. I don't see it here. I'm trying to remember exactly how it goes. Is this it? Maybe this is it. Hold on. Uh-huh. Yeah, I do not see it right here in front of me. That's what I'm trying to find. I'm gonna take a second. I'm actually... Oh, yeah, okay, smokes. That's the... Okay. See, that's the smoked episode. Trying to find this quote, guys. Sorry, it's taking me a little bit longer than I expected. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Not at all. I now know what episode it's from. I'm just trying to find the actual quote, man. Dun, dun, dun. It's always a fun one. I'm gonna have to probably go and figure it out later. Let's go watch the episode again tomorrow. And actually, let me tab out for a second because I wonder. Let me actually try it in this search engine. I think that search engine could be weird. Oh, I think we may have found it. Oh, hold on. Is this it? Nope, this is not it. Doop, doop, doo, 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 doo. Nope. All right. I'm going to have to do some independent research, guys, to figure this one out because I do not see it. And I'm gonna tell something of the joke because I remember most of it, but the general joke of it goes: the serial killer gave gifts of smoked venison to all his friends and family every year at Christmas time. When he was captured by the authorities and questioned, he is known to have proclaimed, "Well, that's odd. I've never killed a deer before in my life."
Yippee!
And what he'd been doing is taking bodies and doing the whole smoking process on them and then passing it off as venison. Now, I would like to fact check that. That is what I would like to fact check. Because that is one of those complete mental things that I can see as a legitimate reality. Now, once again, do I see that as something very common and something that is abused every single day? No. Or not every single day, but very commonly. That is a once in a million opportunity, and it takes a lot of circumstances to line up. That is things with serial killers, right? There's more out there than we know. In my personal opinion, there are more out there than we recognize. That's the reality of it.
Never forget.
You're never gonna catch them all. We only know about the ones that get caught, and we only know about the ones that get caught that did serious damage or were really good at it. So we know about the ones who crossed multiple state lines and coerced many hundreds of victims. What am I saying? That's insane. Many victims into a ruse. That's the Ted Bundy, where they did something, cannibalism. That's another one. The clown, John Wayne Gacy. Those type of iconic things, right? The things that we hear about, and then when they happen again, they're not near as iconic because really those were some of the first ones, right? When you start thinking, not the first serial killer, the first of that, I would call it a very similar to a fetish. Maybe not the exact right word, and I apologize if I'm using that word incorrectly, but that type of interaction. People kill people in clown costumes nowadays. Absolutely. People are clown serial killers. A possibility. A lot of things that can happen. But, back to my original point is, I do know there are more serial killers out there, and I'm not naive enough to think that we can catch every single one of them. There are unsolved cases out there where people are still getting away with it. And the thing is, if they stop and they live a perfectly normal life, and this is where that victimology and the whole mental set, did they do enough? Are they going to keep going? Did they find their victim satisfying enough to not do it again? Or do they have that guilt matrix? They are too guilty to do it, but they're also too their self-preservation is high enough they don't want to turn themselves in. They go underground. If they live the rest of their life like Ted Bundy, and they pass off just as a normal guy on the street, I use Bundy because he's the one I recognize as a normal guy. For the most part, you would see him as a very normal individual, driving around in a little yellow bug, because that was his thing. He was a young, attractive male who was able to ruse men, women, children. What am I saying? It's late. I should not be getting into this conversation this late at night. He was able to ruse his way into young women's lives, right? Like, just by being him, being the charming, charismatic young man he was. Nowadays, that's not enough. I mean, in some areas it is, because, let's be honest, some people are just not very bright. Some people do not look at their surroundings, and they just generally, the level of focus that I see in people is kind of crazy. When I'm out and about, I kind of look around to see, I like to people watch, and I look to see what people are doing, right? Like, I'm fairly attentive. Now, I let my guard down quite a bit. I'm a big guy. I am not worried about someone coming up to me and sticking me and doing all that. Like, I'm a pretty big guy. I'm not an easy target, and if they really want me, they're going to find a way. I mean, that's the bottom line that I see in any type of encounter. If someone really wants to do something, they're going to do it. And the only thing you can do is react. I refuse to live my life on edge. Some people, that's all they do. They live their life on edge. They always live for the next fight. They always live for the next argument, for the next conflict. I don't know how people live like that. I'm going to be completely candid with you on that. That is the dumbest way to live your life. And I have no quarrel telling anyone that. Because if that's the way you choose to live your life, that's not living your life. That is wasting it, in my opinion. And I will die on that hill defending that position. And I say that for a couple reasons, right? It's not because I don't think you shouldn't, always look around and defend yourself. You should always kind of be aware of your surroundings. But if you walk around consistently on edge like someone is out to get you, you'll never be fully happy. You'll never find anywhere to settle down and really absorb what's going on. I always compare that particular analogy when I'm thinking of this. Go to a kid's baseball game. Like, first son, first daughter, whatever you have, go to their baseball game. You're worried about the people in the back hitting, stealing your purse. You're worried about the kid going to hit your small child out in the field with a baseball bat. You're always so worried. You can't live in that moment, and when you think back on it, and I have a lot of cases of this, and it's not that I don't have children. I think on going to like concerts. So I went to a concert with some friends back in college. It was not a concert; it was a comedy show. Gabriel Iglesias. It was in a playhouse that we went to, and going to the playhouse and candid conversation with you guys because I trust you. Went out. I left. We went to a restaurant first, and pulling out of the restaurant, it was parallel parking. I was 19. I don't know how to parallel park. I don't know what was going on. So when I pulled out, I nicked the right side of my car and the back of somebody's bumper. Well, me being 19 years old and absolutely terrified, I'm looking around to see if the owner is nearby. To say, hey, this is what we need to do. Owner's not nearby. I'm like, okay, well, this is a problem. Because I don't know what to do. I'm 19 years old. I got 2 friends in the car, and we all are so confused. So we wait a couple minutes. We sit in the car. We're like, is anybody come out? No alarms went off. It wasn't a hard hit. It just left a little scratch. Nobody came out after, it's like 5-10 minutes or whatever. We had to leave because we were going to be late. But I left a note on the car, you know, my contact information. And I did not get to enjoy that comedy show at all. Because I was so focused. Am I about to go to jail? Am I about to get a call from these people, and are they going to request my location and send me to jail? That was on edge for me. Living like if something is always going to go wrong. And that's honestly a bit of an extreme example. But in my head, at that moment in time, 19 years old, in a different state, who just dinged a car, I was terrified, because I'd never done that before. I did not know what to do. And I honestly never got a call back. So either they didn't think it was that big of a deal. I mean, that's really what it comes down to, is they didn't think it was that big of a deal to worry justifying it, or at the end of the day, they kind of had the same it happens attitude, which is fine. I mean, when you live your life on edge, always expecting that call, you never get to enjoy the moment. I cannot tell you one joke from that concert, or from that comedy show. I cannot tell you one thing he said, and for the life of me, I know I laughed so hard at some of them, but I don't remember any of them. I remember him coming out on stage to Macho Man, if I'm not mistaken. And after he had left, there was some song on that he kind of danced a little off to. Not really danced, but did his little jig out to. And I don't remember what it was. And for the life of me, I try to find it every time I think on it, to go on YouTube to see if I can maybe find an old outro someone recorded on their phone from that tour. And it's not there. So that's what I mean when living your life on edge. You have to live in the moment. You have to enjoy the time you have, because your time is limited on this earth. It is. And me and a couple buddies were talking earlier. This earth's not going to be around forever. It's not. I estimate it's got less than 1,000 years left. 10 generations will not see the rest as well. And that is because we have neglected it. It is going to get to a point where I would personally predict, and this is, I'm not a scientist, I'm not in any form of training in this. I just have a belief that the world gets tired of being mistreated. You see it when we start doing, oh, that was a weird camera thing, there we go. When we start doing weird stuff, the earth fights back. It's just natural cause and effect. We do something to it, it does something back. You dig a hole deep enough, it's going to have a problem. I just saw many. You're going to see effects that come back. I anticipate that the world itself will have one of two things. It is going to get absolutely fed up with the way it's been mistreated. The ozone layer is going to completely go away, and it is going to destroy everything on this earth that relies on that protection. Oh, I just want that. Thank you. That relies on the protection from the ozone layer. And then it's going to physically wipe out the buildings, the concrete. And we're going to go into, well, I'm sorry, the world is going to go into a state of repair for a couple thousand years. And it's going to be like we never were here. It's going to rebuild, restructure, and it'll start over. And I know a lot of people there's the argument of evolution or creation. And yes, if you believe in religion, that is certainly an argument that you can have. That is, and that's not what we're here to talk about. The world itself, it is a physical being, and natural events happen. It would not take much for the world to say, I've had enough of the human race, and wipe us all out. The world has that power. Whether you believe in a higher being or not, the higher being can force that to happen. They can say, alright, time for a meteor to hit the Earth. And everyone dies. The world goes into a state of nothing for years. And however you believe, humans are back in a couple thousand years to restart the process all over again. And who knows? We may be antiques, artifacts, things that we can find in the future. Oh, got my final gem. Thank you. Nice. There we go. Got it. I can't mind that. I gotta get back to the base. Let's go ahead and just filter back up. So we will not see that go through. We will, like I said, I personally anticipate many years until it happens, but I have a strong belief that it's going to happen. Just because there's so many things in this world now that are just constantly abusing it. And I'm not a big stickler for, like, conservation and, like, electrical energy and renewable. I like the way the Earth is. I do. We're not getting into this conversation tonight, but we are a very technologically advanced society. And along with that, there are opportunities that we can take. But for the most part, Earth is in a very good spot. We have sorry about that. I was looking at something additional, something popped up and I had to give it a second to look at it. So we have so many things that were not dreamt of 200 years ago. You think back to 1800s, computers, those were not an option. No one knew what a computer would be. No one even could fathom the idea of a computer. You think back to the 1700s, you start going into those areas, the phone, the fax machine, the fact that we didn't have to send letters via boat anymore. That is truly one of the best options. If you get into the whole debate on space, no one in their right mind knew we would get to space. Back in the 1700s, we were trying to figure out, is there anything left on the Earth for us to explore? Very few people were thinking of what's out there beyond. You had your astrologists out there talking about space and doing their theories. Very little was there to prove it. There were ideas, but there was no technology. Flight was not a thing. No one knew, oh, I can go ahead and go straight up with enough force without any drag to go through the atmospheric barrier into a no-gravity zone to explore the great unknown. No one knew that. We have progressed so much as a society, and by doing so, we have a lot of wonderful quality of life things. I would not survive anywhere below 1960s. And 1960s is pushing it. I firmly believe I was born into the appropriate generation. I was born into the time to where I know what life without a computer is. I know the importance of being able to do simple things in my head and being able to critically think and not rely on technology to do everything for me. But I also grew up in an era where technology is making those day-to-day tasks easier and allowing me the flexibility to have my time away and my thought process to use these tools as a supplemental aid, not as a crutch. And that is by far my favorite thing about how we are progressing right now. There is nothing wrong with the way the world is going from an advancement standpoint. The world, it's a mess. Sebastian in Little Mermaid says it best. The human world, it's a mess. Things are never going to be perfect. You cannot find perfection in an imperfect situation. Because all humans are imperfect individuals trying to live a perfect life. To everyone, a perfect life is different. My life, to some other people, is not, I'll be honest with you, it's not a perfect life. Some people would have a problem with the way I live my life, and I know I'd have a problem with the way people live theirs. To each their own, right? It is up to you how you want to live your life. No one can take that away from you. And I am a firm believer in do what makes you happy. This sketch situation that's come out. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If during COVID you made an OnlyFans, you were the smartest individual in the room. Because you saw a market with potential that you knew you could get money off of. And you knew you could make bank. Now, am I saying he made bank doing this? No. I don't know what he made. I haven't even seen the content because, quite frankly, I'm just not interested. Be completely honest with you, I don't even know what the whole situation. I know the story that I've read and some brief information. I don't care what the man was doing. He saw a market, he went for it. He's a chill dude. Sketch's a cool guy. I don't watch a lot of his content, and that's mostly just because his charm is different from mine. We have two different ways of interacting, and I mean, to each their own. Back to the thing. But I don't think he should be being as harassed as he is. There's no reason for it. Absolutely no reason whatsoever. I view him as a smart man, and anyone who did that form of work during that COVID era, they have my utmost respect, because they saw a beautiful market. That pay-to-peak industry, it took off. And you know, thinking of that time period, math. People who thought to make masks and mass produce them at that time, also, smartest individuals on the earth. Some of them were part of pharmaceutical companies. However, some of them were Etsy creators making custom masks. And that was phenomenal. It's those type of people that I enjoy being around. Now, granted, I say that being around them, and you would think that me saying that means I am one. I'm not. I am a very proactive individual. I am not a very reactive person. Stuff like that requires a very reactive mindset. You have to be on top of it. When it happens, you need to be able to have an idea like that. I mean, you have to think super quick on your feet. That is not me. I can think on my feet very well. I am a very quick thinker. I am not a person that can pull an idea immediately out of something and then know it's going to work and then be confident in it. Generally, when I have an idea, and this applies to streaming, this applies to my job, this applies to everything I do on the day-to-day, I take every outcome that I can feasibly think of, and I run it through a series of tests. And the tests vary from situation to situation.
Look at all this dreamlight.
I determine, is the outcome worth a couple things. Is the outcome worth the risk? So, for example, is it worth the situation? If I do this, is it going to be worth the outcome? Is the risk over reward, I guess, is the best option. If I do it, is it going to be a victory? Or am I going to lose everything in the situation? This is very related to my job, and I don't want to get too specific into it, so I'm not going to get very into it, but the rough explanation is you weigh it against a couple factors. Is it worth it to do? Is it efficient, and is there a better way? And that's one of my biggest questions when making a decision. What benefit does it provide me? Everyone, and and I'll be the first to admit this about myself, and anyone that knows me, they're more than welcome to chime in. And I'm all about self-preservation. I protect myself above everyone else. I get it. I truly understand there are people out there that are willing to sacrifice themselves for others. I admire that trait. That is not me, and that will never be me. And I am honest, I'm open, and I am humble about that fact. And I'm not going to try to say I'm not. I am not the guy who lays down his life, lays down his line for other people. Self-preservation, big thing. Now, if I make a mistake while I went up to it, absolutely. I'm not going to throw a tantrum and be this was, that unfair. The world is out to get, no. That's not what I mean by self-preservation. That's not taking accountability. When I say self-preservation, I instinctively just mean I am not putting myself and my family and my peace at risk for a minor benefit to someone else. And generally that also includes major benefits. And that is just for a variety of reasons. Now, I don't mean to sound like a bad person when I do that, because I genuinely do try to help when I can. I just do feel there is a sense you have to take care of yourself before you can take care of anyone else. When you're on a plane, what's the first rule that flight attendants give you when discussing the oxygen? Put your mask on before you put your children's. That is there for a reason. If you cannot protect yourself, this is the same reason a lot of relationships that I have observed with close friends don't work out. Is because they have not focused on themselves prior to getting in. They go from one relationship straight into the next. And they don't know what they want, what they need, what they deserve. They go into them half-cocked, chasing. And 6 months in, what they thought they knew, what they thought they wanted is not really what they wanted. And then they restart the cycle. Now, that is not everyone. And that is... There are isolated incidents in which that's okay. Because every once in a lifetime, you run into the person who you're meant to be with, right? You run into the one that consistently makes you happy. You run into the one that you're going to be with. A lot of the time, that's not the case. It takes two very imperfect people who bring out the best in each other to really have a lasting marriage. A marriage is not a marriage of two people. It's a marriage... So, let me rephrase that a little bit better. A marriage is not the bond of two perfect people. in my opinion. Marriage is a bond of two imperfect people who can seek perfection in each other. You have to go through dark times with a person to really know what you can. You have to go through each stage of the grief process. You have to go through the financial hardships. You have to have challenges in relationships to know if they're going to work. Because if they don't, you can't have a relationship without those bits and pieces of trust. You can, and there are people that do. But often they seek solace in with other people. And that's just not the way to do it, in my personal opinion. But I'm not here to tell anyone how to live their life. If you want to do you, once again, you do you. I won't judge. I'm just here to vibe. You know what I'm saying? I am always here to bring on the support that I can for every individual in their choices.
Oh.
I may not always agree with them, but to each their own, right?
Mustn't stay in
That's
the
the philosophy I work with, and guys, I do truly appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out tonight. Hope you had a blast. For anyone who's just hanging out, lurking. More some serious topics tonight. Hopefully we can get on some good topics and just some actual vibes in the next couple of days. But it was really a pleasure just kind of talking to you and kind of relating some of those points, because realistically, I think that everything I said tonight is accurate to the best of my knowledge through what I believe. And while it may not be exactly what you guys believe in, I'd love to hear your opinions, and I'd love to just talk about it and kind of get some new perspectives. Life is all about perspectives. You're never fighting a new enemy, you're always fighting a different perspective. People are inherently different, right? That's overall the outcome of life. You run into different people, you look at their perspective, and you shape yours based on what you think is right. So that's all I can do, is I can listen to your perspectives, and if I agree with bits and pieces, or if it gives me a new outlook on my perspective, that is all I can ask for. But I do appreciate everyone coming in to hang out. We are going to go ahead and wrap up. It is 1:05 in the afternoon. Not in the afternoon, in the morning. Let me go ahead and see if I can find someone for us to raid on the Twitchosphere. There's bound to be someone live, right? Let's take a gander and see who we got on the Disney Dreamlight Valley. Let's see, one that I have rated in the past, not really. We do have a couple people on. Let me pull up the category. And let us go check out. Let me see who we have here. Let's go check out. Yep, I think we're gonna go see someone who's ruining Goofy's life, because honestly, I'm down for anyone who ruins Goofy's life. But guys, thank you all so much for hanging out. This channel is going to be intended for mature audiences. I'm sending you on over to Eve Plays Game, playing some Disney Dreamlight. Looks like they just got started. They're in a fresh valley, so we're going to say hello and show them some love. But guys, take it easy. Have a wonderful rest of your night. I will be back possibly tomorrow. If not, I will be back Saturday afternoon. We will be vibing around. Hopefully going to do some decorating inside Dreamlight. But you guys take care. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Goodbye.